What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. Guys, my name is Shrey, and you are watching Shrey TV, baby! Let's look at what's happening with Bitcoin. What is up? What is up? What is up with Bitcoin? Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. So, if you take this into consideration, then we can call this, we are breaking out. Let's look at the weekly to get rid of the wicks. Yep. If you do this, then you can call this a breakout going upwards for Bitcoin. If you put this here, and then let's look at inverted. Remove everything, start fresh. $54.55 showing me. If you look at it from here, smaller arc, if I look at this from this perspective, and the smaller arc is breaking out. Look at the bigger arc and this one, they both align. So I would say 53, 55 is coming. Let's look in the past. What happened in the past? How are you guys, man? What's happening? Who's in the house? Complete. What's up, Shrey? How are you feeling? Good, good, man. I'm always good. Life is good, brother. Shrey gonna make me millionaire. Shrey, baby. What's happening? Julio. Tahir, good evening. 14,000 Bitcoin got sold by some whale. That is why Bitcoin dumped. Ken Woods. Eddie, what's happening, brother? What's happening? Good morning. Welcome, 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 guys. What's happening with the markets? 43,000 Bitcoin, $3,000.80. Ethereum, Binance 426, XRP 82, Cardano at 107, Doge at 15, What's pumping? Rally's pumping. Ultimate pay. Okay. What dumped? QSB dumped stacks. Horizon dumped horribly. Okay. Simon, yo, straight to it, baby. Yeah, man. What's going on? I'm just trying to look at Bitcoin from the older cycle. You know, give me a second, okay? I'm trying to figure out a few things. Trying to figure out where we are in the cycle. Dump, dump. Somewhere here in the cycle, right here. We are here. See this? This is where we are. Both phases here are similar. We have this phase left. So where do the arc starts from? Very difficult to build those arcs in that particular arena here. That's what I could see, you know. Here we're going up from somewhere here. Once we came out of this channel, Bitcoin was on this channel. So right now you can call this a channel. We were in this channel. Yeah, guys, this should be the bottom for Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin is going any lower than this, man. 24,000 is not coming. But how long? How long this bullshit will last? God knows. God knows. Because this is a flat surface here, right here. So this is gonna be, you know, right here. If I count this, it'll be very tough for Bitcoin to break this. Let me show you what I mean. Right there, this channel. You might go ahead and kiss 90, yeah, 9,800. Look at this. Bitcoin, the second time it was supposed to go to 85. I don't know why it didn't go. It should have gone to this range here, 90, 91. And then if that would have been a scenario, then I would say we topped. If it would have come right here at 85, then I would have considered that would have been a top. But okay, let's look at monthly. Let's look at monthly. Even on monthly, I would say sorry guys, I'm gonna focus on this today. I will think as if nobody's there and I'm charting by myself. Sometimes you need to focus, okay? Because it takes me hours to find a pattern. Sometimes hours. You consider this as a baseline. You make this as a baseline, this becomes the top. You consider this as a baseline, and this is the top, then makes this as a top. You consider this as a baseline, and this is the top, then this becomes the top. always consider this as a baseline, because historically that has been the baseline. This part here, right there, right here, right here, right? If we consider that a baseline, touching to the bottom, the baseline to the bottom, then this becomes the top. If this is the bottom, this is the top, it gives us the top. So if we take this as the bottom, this as the top, the baseline bottom, and this becomes the top. Might have one more move left, man. Why? Because altcoins have never jumped. Altcoins, you know, this cycle is going to be huge. But let me take all this off. Maybe I'm counting. No, I'm being correct. This is how it goes here. Let's just say I put this as the bottom. Yeah, very difficult to say, guys. But even if you are going lower, could this be the whole channel up here? If that is the scenario, this is the top, this is the bottom, this is the top, this is the bottom, then the top is left. You know, it could be, yeah. If we count this as a channel, right there, this could be the whole big channel. Yep. That could be the only conclusion left for us to go hit. The top of the channel would make, you know, $250, even $300,000. That's the only logical conclusion that I could conclude from this. If I take this, if we take this into consideration, then Bitcoin has already topped. If we take this, then Bitcoin already topped, and this was the top. If this channel goes, then Bitcoin already topped. But if you consider on a longer time frame the channel, then Bitcoin has room to go, $300,000. We'll have to see. Helga, how are you? Patel Vikram, Blake, my brother from another mother. Joseph, hi brother, how are you? Good, man. Tanmay, Jayant, how's it going, bro? Good, good. Nilesh, Demetrius, Peter C, what do you think of Solid 8? Demetrius, Landscape Marker, hey bro, how are you? Good, good. Marios, but I don't want to click the biscuit. I want to eat it. All right. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. Don't forget. I forget sometimes. So two theories, okay? Two theories. If we go, look, if you go according to this, then Bitcoin already topped. This channel theory, Bitcoin stays in a channel from one top to another top, right? You take this first cycle, has been always that scenario. Then Bitcoin reached the top, right? This one, if you take this into consideration, then this was the top, right? And the same way, you do it from here, then Bitcoin reached the top, right? It's like perfect, perfectly aligned. Bitcoin top at this place, right? So what happens? The second theory is this. You're in this huge channel, and we are yet to see the top. Let's look at other assets. What have they done? Once they reach at a certain level, let's look at, say, for example, Amazon. Have they stayed in a channel? Once they finish their cycle, we call this a big channel that it stayed in. Not perfectly symmetrical, but it for a long time it stayed you know, if you consider this the top, bottom, top, bottom. This went like way outside the channel, but let's look at Dow Jones. Dow. What is this? Very weird channel. So compared to Bitcoin, it goes in cycle as well. If you see, if you notice, they have these top arcs. Dow Jones, you know. Really weird arc structure on this one. This one's the only symmetrical arc in between, and then comes but anyways, I will look at this in my own time. Yesterday I asked you about CRV. I did perform well. It was moving, but Bitcoin dumped. So my bullish on, so I'm bullish on CRV. Shrey gonna make me a millionaire. Okay. All right, let's take this off. Guys, do you mind if I take a lot of time in studying chart right in front of you? Because this is what I do when I'm not there with you. With you, I'm doing like things very quickly. But in my free time, you know, this is what I do. I constantly compare a lot of stuff, and you know, I look at patterns. So gives me a better picture where we are going. So it could be really weird. Dow Jones have broken a significant level here. I personally think we are going up, man. Yeah, yeah, we're going up from here. This in between all this is bullshit. We are going up because this is the main point of view. Reach here in between, go up. The goal is to reach here and go above this. We might as well just go above it. We haven't broken the structure yet. See, this was... Let me show you what I mean when I say this has not broken a structure yet. So, this here was in this channel, right here. Bitcoin stayed in this channel for a long time, right? So I think that is this channel here. Fuck. I think this is the channel. This that you see here, I think it's this channel here. And we are going up from there. Because on a bigger time frame, I consider this as a channel. And the goal is to reach the top of the channel. And the top of the channel is 275, 280. How long we can stay here? We can stay here in this channel for a long time before we go up. Look at this. How long Bitcoin stayed in this channel here was for 882 days. Bitcoin stayed in that channel 882 days. So click on this. Well, we are longer. 1158 days. Anyways, I'll have to look at this in my own time, or else it's gonna take forever. So here, yesterday I asked, okay, Julio, no bro, I get to learn from you doing charts. Oh, okay, you want me to do that? Because this is what I do, man. In my free time, that's what I'm doing. Hours and hours and hours of looking at the charts and, seeing the possibilities. Going from one angle to another angle, third angle, fourth angle. What are the possibilities? I look at all the possibilities. But I believe on a bigger picture, if I look at Bitcoin, then I look at it as a triangle, big ass triangle, because the price stopped here. This is it. This as a whole structure, if I look at it, then it comes across like a triangle. it's a triangle for me, a big ass triangle that ends. This triangle ends in about 2027, 28, 2030. If I increase the top, I want to here. This is what I think on a macro level. If I look at it, I think this is where we are going. So we are at the bottom of the channel when you look at it, right? And on a macro, let's look at macro, whole huge cycle, big arc. If I look at this, then man, you look at this, you know, inverted. If I look at it, this start of the arc, then this shit goes deep, man. This shit goes deep. That means Bitcoin can go to infinity. Look at this, because so deep arc. If you look at the bigger picture, Bitcoin can go to infinity, man. You know, and once it breaks out of this arc, it's either gonna crash like a motherfucker, it's just gonna go disappear kind of thing, or it's just gonna go bonkers. Because this is the mother arc that starts from here. That's the dome of the arc, and the top is usually, you know, the barometer for, you know, start of the cycle. So this is again a macro picture, bigger picture of the cycle. Like, look, if you look at this, this is the Dow Jones. If you look at this, Dow Jones, if you look at this, is a triangle. Look at this, the years and years of this thing to build, right? And it went down, Look at the top of it, right? It went down, and then it broke. So I consider this Bitcoin like this, a triangle. So we will keep on going up until here, and then Bitcoin will go down here. I think we will keep on going up in this cycle. You know, we could go to a, you know, what is this? $1 million by 2024, 25, and then crash here. The price stays here like that below this triangle for a while, and then goes above that. I'm just saying, you know, Bitcoin will never go down below this price. I don't think so. So by 2024, yeah, we can, you know, just keep on going up. People are calling for, oh, bear market, but bullshit. You know, it just goes up and down, up and down, up and down like that. You know, and it goes to a fucking $1 million by 2024, 2025. That's what I think. At some point, we're gonna hit the top of the channel. Look. $300,000. I would say $230 to $300,000 would be kind of top. But after that, even it goes down from there. Yeah, even if it goes down, it'll be an upwards trend. I don't think what we came across here is going to repeat like this, like that you saw here. You saw here. I don't think this is gonna repeat like in such a drastic fashion. Bitcoin will become more a stable asset because you see these big drops, like significant drops, like this, like a huge dome that it had created. It won't be like that. You won't see the price fluctuation as well that huge. I mean, once we reach this level, that $300,000 level, if we are going to reach that $240,000, $300,000 level, if it drops, it's gonna drop to I would say 100,000. I wouldn't even say 100,000. From $300,000 to $162,000 would be that kind of drop. 50% drop. It won't be this 80-90% drop that we saw here. It won't be like that. If we go up from here to say $200,000 to $300,000, then the drop from there to the bottom will be, I would say, 100,000. 100,000. Yeah, from 300 to 100. What is that? I would say from 270, 300 to 100. Yeah, 70% drop. 68-70% drop. Yeah, 68-70% drop is still possible, but I don't think it's gonna go any lower. But yeah, that's what I believe, that we are in the lower end of this is gonna hold. This thing will hold. We'll be going upwards in this trajectory. Whatever happens, we will not go below this line. I don't think we are going below this line. You can call this as another line that we look at this way going sideways. You can consider this. If you consider this as a baseline, then Bitcoin has a possibility of going down to $20,000 if you consider this as a baseline. But I'm not considering this as a baseline. I'm considering this as a baseline here, right here. I'm considering this as a baseline. If you look at a bigger structure, then this is the baseline. Long term. So we will know if we break this. If we break this resistance here, then that means this is the baseline for Bitcoin, this one. And we'll follow this baseline and go according to that. But if we don't break this structure, that means my theory of $1 million Bitcoin by 2025, 2026, by 2025, 2025, 2026, Bitcoin could be $1 million if we go according to this theory right here, that this is the baseline. Then we are going to $1 million for one Bitcoin. And from there, we could crash from $1 million to $150,000. It's possible that we go up to $1 million. Keep on going, and then boom, you crash to $150,000. You go up and down. you know, for a long period of time. You can stay in this channel after that. But that's what I think, that we are in this upwards trajectory which will take Bitcoin to $1 million. And this is the bottom of that channel. And we are going up. If I take this off, then you will know what I'm talking about. Right? So the end of the triangle comes somewhere in July, August of 2024. If I raise it to the top of the candle, then this triangle ends in 2026, 2027. Because this one I'm considering at the top of the candle. So let's just consider the top as the top of the candle. If you do that, then it makes 2026 as the top of the candle. But then the price goes way above $1 million for one Bitcoin. I was being very considerate, you know. It's very unheard of, but that's what I think. Baljit Singh, hello brother from Coventry, England. I'm finally able to tune in the show to the live show after ages. God bless you, man. J Mart, thanks for providing the knowledge, brother. Sure, man. Blueberry, hey, BCH will do a lot better than BTC. Absolutely, because it is depressed. It is really depressed. You have to understand, Bitcoin Cash is in its first cycle. It's in its first cycle. Most of the gains, look. So Bitcoin Cash is here in this cycle. You have to understand, Bitcoin Cash is in this cycle right here. Its first cycle. So it crashed deeper. Bitcoin Cash had a deep crash and a huge consolidation. You see the consolidation here? Bitcoin Cash is right here, right now, in this consolidation phase. Okay? So Bitcoin Cash will go up, crash, and will keep on going up. Okay? It's going to be huge for Bitcoin Cash. If you look at Bitcoin Cash cycle, let me show you Bitcoin Cash, okay? Take this as Bitcoin. Think about this as a Bitcoin, okay? Think of this as Bitcoin. And look at Bitcoin where it was. Okay, think of this as Bitcoin Cash. This is Bitcoin cycle. So how it's going to look in the future. Look at Bitcoin Cash. Think of this as a Bitcoin. Once it breaks out of this freaking triangle, see this triangle? Once it breaks out of this triangle, mayhem, brother, mayhem. Okay, mayhem will be created. Okay, once it breaks out of this triangle. It'll unleash, when Bitcoin Cash will unleash when it breaks out of this triangle. We are somewhere here in the cycle, right? What happens? What comes after that? You just have to have that belief system, man. When this triangle breaks out, what's going to happen? You know, we can go this way, up and down and up and down, and just keep on going up. Crash, the first crash, and then we can keep on going up. Okay, so that's what I expect for BCH. Just because it's its first cycle, it's drag. Nobody believed Bitcoin could reach these levels. It was its first cycle. Okay? You got to understand, Bitcoin Cash is coming. They're not showing you the cycle, okay? They're not showing you the cycle. Bitcoin Cash is coming from here, okay? I cannot draw here. It's fucking shit. Hold on. BCH market cap. Here. If you look at this, Bitcoin Cash is coming from deep. Okay? These levels, they don't show. What the fuck? But Bitcoin Cash is coming from here. Okay, these levels. But they don't show. Like if you compare it to Bitcoin, you will rarely see this cycle. Okay, so this is where we are going, brother. Once this triangle is done, Bitcoin Cash will explode. Once we are done with this triangle, this will look like a tiny fucking bullshit thing. If you look 5 years, 10 years down the line, this will look like this, and the cycle would have progressed. Like that, okay? Something like that, in the lines of this, okay? So I expect this will look like a tiny fucking bullshit, and you will think, oh, I had a chance to get a fucking Bitcoin Cash at these prices, and what the fuck happened, right? This is what's gonna, come to reality. You just have to think where it is right now. Bitcoin Cash, its first cycle, right here. And whatever happened to Bitcoin is going to happen to Bitcoin Cash on an even bigger scale, because the use case is amazing for Bitcoin Cash. You see this dome that was created? The whole dome will be created for Bitcoin Cash. Right here. This dome is going to be created for Bitcoin Cash. Okay? So we have a long way to go for Bitcoin Cash. Many NFT projects are going over there. I like Law. Okay, Tyler. BCH target 2022. Brother, my target stays the same, between $7,000 to $25,000. $7,000 to $25,000. I know it's a big number, but yeah, these are my targets. $1 million for Bitcoin is only 20x from here. I'd rather get something else. Yeah. Oh boy. So let's look at what is happening with SLP. Okay. Yep. It's guys. I have an SLP video that I made for my Patreons. It could be only found on Patreon. Okay, there are two videos that I did members only videos just for my Patreon, because I'm giving already a lot of information to you guys for free, right? But I have to have certain information for my Patreon who support me, who I'm running this channel because of them, right? Because I have support from them, because I have to pay bills, right? So thanks to all the Patreons, I come every day because of they give me the ability to make these videos, right? But so that's why I have to provide some sort of information that is just for them and provide value, right? So I made these two videos for my Patreons, and I will in the future will be making members videos about where I think a certain asset is going, and I'll be giving majority information here on YouTube, but at some point I have to look after my Patreon as well, right? So yeah, that's where I think we are going. But let me know which asset you want. I'm available now. Tyler, my comment is not posting. Why? Tyler? Where are your comments not posting, brother? I don't get it. It's been an hour, guys. You want me to stay or go? Helga. How are you, Helga? You're in Russia? Where are you, Helga? You're in Russia or Ukraine? Where are you located? Aileen, thank you for all you do, Shrey. Every single day. Sure, Aileen. Thank you. Aileen's my Patreon. Thank you, Aileen. You're the last member that I took for the $10 subscription. I closed that subscription. Now the $25 subscription will close soon. After that, I'll only have $100 and above for subscription. Aileen says solve. I have solve here somewhere. Hold on, I already have solve. Solve. Solve is still in this. I'm watching solve. I have my eyes on solve. So these would be my targets for solve. First, we go at some point here, $1, come back down. We can come back deep, to 25 cents or lower. And then we go to these levels for solve, to this $3-4 level. But before that, solve can, the way it's looking, solve may come down one more time to 4 cents. From the looks of it, it feels like it's going to come down to that level. But let's see. Let's see. Yeah, see, this thing goes deep, aligning all these three right here, right? So Solve can go, I don't know how long Solve's going to stay in this channel. No one can tell you how long, but it will, for a long time. The moment Solve will blast is when it gets out of this channel. And when it will get out of this channel, no one can say. You know, I have seen cryptos go into this channel for almost 1200 days. Maximum 1200 days I have seen cryptos go into this channel. We are already 1000 days, 1100 days in this channel. Solve has been in this channel for 1100 days, so it's coming close to the number that I'm, saying. At 1100, 1200 days, it'll be time for Solve to get out of this channel where it hits the bottom. Say, for example, it hits the bottom and it'll start its journey. It hits the bottom, 1200 days. This would make Solve 1200 days. Right? About almost close to 1200 days. It hits this level and then it'll start its journey upwards to get out of the channel. Go like that. So that's what I expect for Solve. Okay? You see this? We still have room for it to go one more time down. Stay on this arc, go up, come back down, and then go to $2-3 level. But yeah, there's a possibility we may go down one more time to 4 cents for Solve. Okay? Shrey, please tell us what happens with crypto market if Russia and Ukraine go to war. Nothing, brother. Crypto is an asymmetric bet. You got to understand, the market cap is very little. There are 13,000 cryptos, and there are some cryptos in the top 200 which are changing the world we live in. Everything that you see on the internet, anything, the whole internet, think about this as internet, everything that you see on internet, and put another layer of blockchain on the internet. Everything on the internet that you see will be on a blockchain in next 10 years. Everything. What do you do on the internet? You go social media, gaming, banking, insurance. What do you do on the internet? You want to get travel, you want to get tickets, anything that you can imagine that is on the internet will be on a blockchain. So it'll be a third layer of blockchain. So, it's an asymmetric bet, guys. The whole infrastructure is ready. This is not out of nowhere it's happening. This is pre-planned. This is 25 years ago. This was planned. Getting the phones out there, getting everyone a little computer. It is not happening randomly. This is all pre-planned. Setting up democracies all over the world, everything is part of the plan. Everyone will have a computer. Everyone will be banked. Everyone will be on the internet. Everyone will be on a blockchain. Everyone, okay? The sooner the people who understand this are going to be not just millionaires, they are going to be billionaires. Billionaires. Yeah, once in a lifetime opportunity, but you have to go through the bullshit. It's not good. Nobody said it's going to be easy. You have to be able to go through the bullshit. Like, see, I keep on giving example of XLM. You have to go through this bullshit if you want to make money, if you want to survive. This is the first cycle of 99% crypto. 99% crypto. This is the first cycle, okay? It goes like this. It starts, crashes, 80, 90%, goes up, crashes down. And this bullshit period is the toughest for people to handle. They cannot handle. No human being has the capacity. Very few, I would say very, very few people has a capacity for them to go through this swings. They look little, but they're not little. Okay, these are huge swings. Huge swings. The price goes 78% up, crashes down 56% from there, goes up 120%, crashes down 50%. When I say 50% and 120%, it's different. It's when you count it. How shall I put it? It went even lower. It went to the same price point where it was. So it's 120% crash. But when I count it from the top to the bottom, it looks like, oh, it only crashed 50%. No. It crashed almost 120%. It went 120% up, but it crashed. It came back to the same price point. See? Came down. It went up, came down, went up, came down, went up, came down. So if you are able to handle this, then only you'll be able to see this that's coming to you. Okay? This, very few people will enjoy this phase of crypto. Very few. They are the ones, who are able to go through this psychological bullshit. This is psychological bullshit. Not many people. I had friends who was like, fuck this, man. I cannot handle this. I cannot handle this. I cannot handle this. People brains are not designed to handle this kind of bullshit. Okay? So, yeah. What's up, Shrey? Hope you have an amazing day, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll take off then. Okay? It's been more than an hour and 10 minutes. Okay? I will see you tomorrow. Later.